us through the new bull run strategy and also talk about how to compound your money and be able to provide you a better understanding of the business. Last week, the week did not move well. If we look at, let me first drop this as our presenter. I hope our presenter is getting ready. As we look at our report, which I'm supposed to give you guys, you find that a couple of our signals did not deliver. So many of them last week. A few delivered, but most of them really did not deliver. Not because they were not good signals, no, but simply because of the market. Okay, the market. You find that signals like WRX, Ave, Compo, Cover, all these did not deliver last week. And I know some of you might be annoyed, but we don't control the market. They will deliver. It just requires you wallet management and doing what we said. You trade two, you remain with some capital, so that the next day you can trade, which I think the speaker will also talk about how to manage your wallet, because that's where the trading starts from. And if you can't manage your wallet, I personally believe that you basically can't trade, because you can't be able to win. So if you look through our report of this week, because it's our responsibility to always report back to you on how the week performed, to the signals we provided, what are those few that delivered, what are those that did not deliver. It's really our responsibility, and we promise to keep doing it over and over, so that we get your anxiety out of the way. But for you to keep winning, it requires you to be able to manage your wallet well. And as long as we are still trading in the spot wallet, I believe that it could be very, very important for you to manage your wallet well. Okay, so I've been able to provide you with a feedback of results. Happened last week. There is one more to go, and I believe it also is going to be compiled, and we promise to always be responsible for our takes, and I believe you could read through that and make decisions otherwise. But I want to thank you for choosing us to be your support team, and we have tried to provide you, like, if you manage your wallet well, you will be able to have some wins that happened. Okay, all right, so that is last week, and I want now to take this juncture to welcome our guest speaker, who's going to take us through today's call and give us a better understanding of how to manage our wallet well, how to compound and use the signals in the right way, because I'm not getting results because of wrong. With pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, allow me welcome the host. I'm usually the host. I want to give him authorities to this meeting. None other than our V4 leader, all the way from Uganda, Kampala, a gentleman that comes from the schools of the hard knocks of the incredibles of the crypto market space, a gentleman who has built a big team, ladies and gentlemen, up to the senior broker of Royal Q, that is none other than leader Sembatia Chris. Welcome, sir, and happy to have you with us this fantastic morning.
Wow, 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 wow. Thank you for the warm welcome, my brother Julius and the leader. I thank you for everything that you are doing to the team. We are very glad to be working with a man like you. Once again, my name is Sembaja Chris from Uganda. I am a crypto and a forex trading consultant, one of the leaders that you are working with. A very good morning, good afternoon, good evening, crypto ambassadors, wherever you are across the world. I'm very happy to be with you this very morning. Yes, today, the morning is all about understanding. I told you whenever you are in my trainings, it's about understanding. If you miss the training, I don't think that you can make it. Okay, as leaders said, we are experiencing a downward movement of the market. The BTC is a little bit down, and some people are worried. They are seated into the floating loss, so they are worried, especially those people who are new in the business, not like us who have been here for 2 years and some few months, who have experienced each and everything in the market. I told you last time that BTC contributes 50% to the rise and fall of the market. Whenever you see the BTC price going up, expect the entire market to be good. We have experienced that when BTC was at around $45,000. We have been trading very well, and people have been very happy, making profit each and every second. But when it went down, right now it is about $41,000. It is a little bit down, and we are experiencing a downward movement of the what? Of the market. So that's why you are seeing that the market is down and your robot has delayed to sell off the coins. But you don't worry, because that's the movement of the market. That's how the market moves. It has to go down so that we can have opportunities of buying more, and it has to move up so that what we have bought, it can be sold. So that's the movement of the what? Of the market. Now, today, wallet management and how to set the signal. It is what we are going to look at. So if you are here, you are a leader, you have some people who have joined the business and they don't know how to set the signals, please invite them in time. Invite them, keep on inviting, keep on giving the link. Let's be many in this training because it is very important. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm sharing my screen. Before we go further, do we have people who don't know how a signal looks like? Do we have people who don't know how a signal looks like? Let me see you in the chat. Let me see those ones in the chat if you don't know how a signal looks like. Hey, you don't keep quiet. Don't keep quiet. Don't keep quiet, because the moment you keep quiet, it implies that you all know how a signal looks like. But if you don't know, please don't keep quiet. It's like coming to the doctor and then you don't address all your health problems. You have to address all your health problems so that the doctor can find a solution for you. Don't keep quiet. That's where I want to start from. I'm saying I don't know. Me. Hey, only few, 3 people. Others we know. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Yes, so this is how a signal looks like. This is it. How a signal looks like. This is a signal. That is a signal. It is a trading what? It is a trading signal. Now, if you are given a signal, whenever you are given a signal, and this is also a signal here. This is also a signal here. So if you are given a signal, the first thing for you to identify in the signal, it is the name of the coin given to you to trade. auto set in your queue application. So if you look at our signals, if you look at these signals, the name of the coin given, it is cover. Cover stroke USDT is the name of the coin given in the signal for us to trade. And in this signal, the name given in that signal, it is Alpine. Alpine stroke USDT, it is the name of the signal. Now, there is what we call take a profit, TP. TP, it means the amount of profit you want from this coin by percentage. That when the robot buys and sells the coin, how much profit do I need from this coin? I need 3%. I need 3%. That means if the robot buys and sells this coin, you are going to make 3%. 3% of what? 3% of the money you invested in the coin. 3% of the money you invested in the coin. Then the other thing that we are looking at what we call the preset price. Preset means a trigger price. It means a trigger price. The price you want your robot to start buying this coin. That's what we call a preset. And always these coins have what we call the current price and then a preset. A preset price is always lower than the current what? The current price. Now, let's say, hope we are seeing all this. Up here, it is the current price. The current price of the coin. Then a preset is always down here. Preset price is always down here. Now, since the market is moving in a zigzag form, we are expecting this current price to drop down to the preset price. When the current price drops down to this preset price, then the robot will pick up the trade. The robot will pick up the what? The trade. Now, from the preset price that is being given in the signal, we are expecting this coin to rise. We are expecting the coin to rise by 3%. By 3%, take what? Take a profit. Are we together? Then we have what we call take a profit callback. Take a profit callback. Take a profit callback. Let me explain it using this diagram. It means that when the market rises by 3%, and it tries to come back a little bit by 0.01, your robot is going to sell off the coin. It is going to sell off the what? The coin. And here, you may not get exactly 3%. You may not get exactly 3%. This is a very common question. My leader, I set 2%, take a profit. But when the robot is showing off, it is showing me I have got 2 I have got 1.9 or 1.79. What is the problem? It is because of the take a profit. It is because of the take a profit callback. Take a profit callback. You are commanding the robot. In other words, you are saying the robot, you are telling the robot that when the market rises by 3% and it tries to come back a little bit by 0.01, please sell. Please sell. So now it means that the market rised by 3%, and since since the market is not stable, the market cannot move in a straight line, it has tried to come back a little bit by 0.01, and then your robot has sold off. You get it? Then we are having what we call drop. Drop is a safety net. My brothers and sisters who are listening to me this very morning, drop is a safety net. Whenever you are given a signal, we are expecting two things. Whenever you are given a signal, we are expecting two things. We are expecting the market to rise, for your robot to sell off what it has bought, or we are expecting the market to go down. To go down. Now, you bought low here, you are supposed to sell high when the market rises by 3%. Maybe the market has risen by 2% and it has not reached 3%, and it continued to go down. It's continuing to go down. That's why you are given what we call a drop, that in case the coin does not rise up and it comes down, what can you do? What can you do? You can set margin calls. So a drop, this drop helps you to get the percentages when you are opening up margin calls. And we are going to look at that. We are going to look at that. We are going to look at that. Now, I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to use this example of the Alpine signal. It is what I'm going to use. We are going to set this signal using the bull run strategy. Using the bull run what? Strategy. So you are given Alpine. Once you are given it, open your RoyalQ application. Open your RoyalQ application, and once you open your RoyalQ application, make sure you are at home here. You are at home. Come here on the search bar. Click here on the search bar. Then after clicking on the search bar, make sure you come here where there is search currency. You type there, you click there, and then you put in the name of the coin. The name of the coin, it is Alpine. So when you click there, the coin is going to be brought by RoyalQ automatically. Click on the coin anywhere. You click on the coin anywhere on the coin, then the coin is going to open. The coin will open. When it opens, come down here on create. You click on create. Then after, you click on martingale. We are using martingale strategy boot. Don't ask me about grid robot or grid boot, because we are not using it. We are using a martingale. You click on martingale. After clicking on martingale, come and you click down here on create. After there, you come and you click on next down. Next down here. Are we together? Then after there, you come and you click on trade setting. Trade setting. So when you reach on trade setting, make sure you are at manually create. Manually create. Some people ask, why am I seeing a different screenshot with mine? Are you getting the point? Click on manually create. You will see the settings that we are talking about. Can all of us move from where I started up to where I am right now? Can all of us move from where I started up to where I have stopped? Let me see if you can. Let me see if you can. Let me see if you can. Let me see those ones who can. Yes, 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 yes. Someone is saying, no, please explain from the preset. I said preset. Preset is a trigger price, the price that you want your robot to start buying off this coin. That is what we call the preset price. I will show you. Keep on attending. I'm going to show you. Yes, if we can, then that's good. No, I don't want to take people so fast. I don't want to be so fast when you have not understood. Yes, that is good if you have understood. So we go back. Remember, we are using the bull run strategy. We are having what we call first buy in amount. First buy in amount, it means the amount of money you want your robot to buy or to use to buy this coin that you want to trade. The first amount of money that you want your robot to go with in the market. And in most cases, you will make money you will make profit depending on the money you have invested in the coin. There is a question that people mostly ask. I have $1,000 leader, but I have never made even $2 as profit or $3. When you come to me, the first question I ask you, what is your first buy in amount? Did you invest all the $1,000 in a coin? Oh, because the money you invest here, it is that money that gives you profit, not the whole trading capital that you have on your digital bank of Binance. That's where we mistake it from. You have, let's say, you have $100. You have gone to the market to buy some things, and on your $100, you have used $50. You have used the $50, and you have remained with $50 in the pocket. Can you tell the person that I have $100 and I have not made such and such profit? The thing is, the money you invest in a coin, it is the money that gives you profit, not your total capital that you have on your digital bank of Binance. Because you have not got all your capital and you invested it in a coin. Are we getting the point? Now, using the bull run strategy that we talked about and capital management, we said that you are going to divide your capital by 3. You are going to divide your capital by 3. For example, if we are using $500, divide by 3. You are using $500, divide by 3. So what we are doing here, we are trying to get the first buy in amount. We are trying to get the first buy in what? In amount. You divide it by 3. And the answer is $166. Now, get this $166. Get $166 divided by 6. Divided by what? By 6. You get 27. If you are using $100, and you want to use the bull run strategy, your first buy-in amount is going to be $15. Your first buy-in amount is going to be $15 here. Your first buy-in amount will be $15. But if you are using $100 and above, you can use this strategy. You can use that strategy. If you are using $1,000, divide 1,000 divide by 3, which is the answer is $333. Then divide $333 divided by 6. This is going to give you the first buy-in amount. The answer you get becomes your first buy-in amount. I say, if you are using $100, your first buy-in amount should be 15. Should be $15, your first buy-in amount. But if you have more than $100, you can use that strategy of dividing to get the first buy-in, amount. Divide your capital by 3, and then the answer you get, divide it by 6. Where is the 6 coming from? Where is the 6 coming from? Come here. Come here on margin call using the bull run strategy. Change from 7 to 5. Are you getting the point? From 7 to 5. Margin calls a number of times that you want your robot to buy when the market is dropping. Are you getting the point? Then where is the 6 coming from? Someone will ask me a question. Where is the 6 coming from? It is 5 plus the first buy-in amount, which is 1. 5 plus 1, giving you a total of 6. That's why we are dividing into 6. We divide the answer by 6. Because first buy-in amount, it is the initial money. It is the initial money you are commanding your robot to go with in the market. It is the first money you are commanding your robot to go with in the market. And this money, it has to be added to your margin calls that you are going to open up. Now, an example. I said you are using, if you are using $100, your first buy-in amount is 15. It is 15. More than $100, you are using the strategy. Divide your capital. If you are using $1,000, divide it by 3. Divide it by 3. You get the answer, which is 300 and what? $33. Then divide it by 6C. Divide that by what? By 6C. $333. Divide by 6C. You get $55. Then $55. Here it becomes your first buy. First buy in amount. It will become your first buy in amount. And make sure the AI margin call is on. AI margin call is on using the bull run strategy. The AI margin call is what? Is on. And then the margin call limit should be 5. Should be 5. Then we are having what we call take a profit. Take a profit ratio. Take a profit what? Ratio. The amount of profit you want to take from the coin by percentage. And this one, this take a profit ratio, it is always given in the signal. The signal always, it is given as TP, it is given as TP, or it is given as take a profit. It is given as take a what? Take a profit. When you see these two words, TP or take a profit, these two words, they are meaning this. They are meaning this. So the percentage is always given in the signal. Now, we go back to our signal. We go back to our signal. Who can tell me the take a profit ratio in this signal? Who can tell me the take a profit ratio in that signal? If you have been following, who can tell me the take a profit ratio in this signal? If you have been following, who can tell me the take a profit ratio in this signal if you have been following? Who can tell me the take a profit ratio in that signal if you have been following? Let me see. I may be teaching myself when I don't know. Hey! Someone is telling me 0.01. Hey! Chai! Jesus of Nazareth, Muhammad of Mecca. Where is 0.01 coming from? Hey! 0.01, where is it coming from? Okay. You who is saying 0.01, let me repeat for you. I said, and listen to me very well. This TP, whole position take a profit ratio. I said in the signal, it is always given in the signal. And in the signal, it is always given as, TP, or it is given as take a profit. Take a profit. And I said, whenever you see these two words, TP or take a profit, they are meaning whole position, take a profit ratio. They are meaning whole position, take a profit ratio. Now, can you tell me the percentage that is being given in the signal has whole position, take a profit ratio in this signal? In this signal, the percentage given has whole position, take a profit ratio. Let's see those ones who have understood. Let's see those ones who have understood. Let's see those ones who have understood. Let me 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 see those ones who have understood. Yes. People are saying 3%. And 3%, it is correct. It is correct. Because I said whole position take a profit ratio in the signal, it is given as TP or take a profit. Whenever you see the word TP, TP means whole position take a profit ratio. This one. So come and change this one to 3%. Change it to 3%. Now we go on whole position take a profit callback. These two words are different. We have a TP callback and then take a profit ratio. They are different. And we said we are using the bull run strategy. The bull run strategy. So the bull run strategy here, you are going to put 0.1. 0.1 using the bull run strategy. Here you will use 0.1. 0.1. In other words, you are commanding the robot. What are you commanding the robot? When you say all portion take a profit callback 0.1, you are telling the robot that when the market rises up by 3%, by 3 what? Percent, and it tries to come back by 0.1, please sell off. Sell off. You get it? You are telling the robot, please sell off. And if it just rises, because here some coins have the ability to give you more than 3%. To give you more than 3%. If the coin has the ability to give you more than 3% and it does not come down here to 0.03 and it continues to go up, you will get more than 3%. But if it tries to go up and it comes back down here, your robot will sell off. And here you may not get exactly 3%. This question is very common. People have come into my inbox asking me that. I have said 3%, take a profit, but when the robot sold the coin, it gave me 2.9 or 2.70. It did not give me exactly 3% that I said. It is because of this. It is because of the take a profit callback. Then you come here on buying callback. Buying callback. 0.1. Then this one, you leave it as it is. We have this one will confuse some few. We have this distributed take a profit allocation. This one you leave it as it is. When you click there, you will always find 0.3. You just leave it as it is. 0.3 works for the 50 call. Works for the 50 call. 50 call. The first 4 margin calls, they are going to be sold at 3%. They are going to be sold at 3%, the first 4. And then the 50 call will be sold at 1.3%. That's what it means. Are we together? You leave it as it is. Then you come here. You change from cycle. You change from cycle to one shot. It has come to one shot. Then you come on margin configuration. Margin configuration. This part, I always take it last because it has a lot to explain. Come to margin configuration. When you click on margin configuration, you are going to see the 5 margin calls you open the app. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you getting the point? 5. 5 is the number of margin calls that you opened up. Is the number of margin calls that you open the app. Where did you open it from? From here. You opened it from here. You opened it from here. Are you seeing that when you increase from 5 to 6, when you increase from 5 to 6, and then you come and you click on margin configuration, you click on margin configuration, you are seeing the 6 margin calls. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So sometimes you go to the inbox of your leader, then the leader tells you, please open up more margin calls. When they tell you to open up more margin calls, they are telling you to increase the number of margin call limit. The number of margin call limit. And the more you open up more margin calls, it's the more money that you will always have. Someone will ask me a question. Why is it that I have not used the whole $1,000? I have not used the whole $1,000 as my first buying amount. Why didn't you, leader, use the whole $1,000 as your first buying amount? You divided it by 3, and then you divided the answer by 6 to get the first buying amount. Why? We are going to calculate it down here using the margin call configuration for you to understand it very well. Click on margin configuration. Click on margin configuration. So here, the bull run strategy, we are told you put 0.2 on the first call here. Then you put 0.3 here. You put 0.5 there. Then you put 1%, 1% there. You come and you change. You come and you change 0.2, 0.2, and then 0.3. Put here is 0.5, then 1% and 1%. Hope someone has taken a screenshot. Are you getting the point? So you are telling it is called a drop, margin call drop, that when the market drops at this point, what do you want your robot to do when the market drops at this point? So it's like a ladder. When the market is dropping at a certain point, what do you want your robot to do? The market is now moving down. The market is moving down. Maybe you bought at this point. Now the market is dropping, is continuing to drop, 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 drop. What do you want your robot to do? The drop is always measured in what? In percentage. Then on this side, multiple buy in ratio. Multiple buy in ratio. How many times do you want your robot to buy in case the market drops at a certain percentage? I repeat it. How many times do you want your robot to buy in case the market is dropping, which is margin call drop, at a certain percentage? How many times do you want your robot to buy in case the market is dropping at a certain percentage? That's what it means. We are calling it multiple buy in ratio. Multiple. The word multiple, it means multiplication. You are multiplying. You are multiplying. What are they multiplying? Any figure. Any figure that you put here. Any figure that you put here. It is going to be multiplied with. It is going to be multiplied with your first buying amount. With your first buying amount. The initial money you commanded your robot to go with in the market. Any amount you put on multiple buy-in ratio, it is going to be multiplied with your first buying amount. That means if you put here a 2, it will be 2. 2 times 55. 2 times 55. Where is the 55 coming from? The 55, it is our first buy-in amount. That means your robot, in a simple language, when you put here a 2, it will be 2 times 55. 2 times 55. Now I calculate for you. 2 times 50, 2 times 55, which is 100. Which is $110. That means the robot is going to get $110 from your digital bank of Binance, and it is going to buy more of that coin when the market drops by 0.2. When the market drops by 0.2. That's why I told you a drop is a safety net. Whenever you are given a signal, you are expecting two things. One is either the coin to rise and the robot sells off, or the coin can come down, because that's the nature of the market. The market is moving in this way, a zigzag form. So whenever you are given a signal, expect two things. Expect the market to rise for your robot to sell off, or the market can come down. When the market comes down and you still have the money, because whenever the market comes down, that is an opportunity of us buying more of that coin. Now, if you have set this coin with margin calls, you are commanding your robot that when the market comes down, please, you can buy more. You can buy more because the market cannot be down forever. It moves up, it goes down. Whenever the market is down, it has to go up. Whenever it goes up, it has to go down. That's the movement of the market. So you are trading with margin calls to have a safety net. Trading with margin calls is safer than a person who has not traded with margin calls, because when the market goes against you, you have commanded your robot to keep on buying. So when we go to our bull run strategy, here you put 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Using the bull run strategy, you put 1, 1, You put 1, you put 1, and then down here you put 1. Are we together? Which means it is going to be 1. It is going to be 1 times 55. You get 55. Then here also 1 times 55. You get 55. Then 1 times 55. You get 55. Then 1 times 55. You get 55. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Which means it is going to be, for those ones who are following, it is going to be very simple. 55 times 5. It's going to be 55 plus 55 plus 55 plus 55 plus 50, 55. 55 5 times. Because here we are having 5 margin what? 5 margin calls. 55 plus times 5. Going to be 55 times 5. No. 55 plus, let's say, 55 plus 55, that is 55 5 times, right? 55 5 times. Then plus 55 plus 50, 55 plus 55, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yes, 200 and 270, 75. Because we are having 1 times 55. If we are calculating your capital, 1 times 55, then 1 times 55, 1 times 55, 1 times 55, 1 times 50, 55. And I've told you where 55 is coming from. It is the first buy in what? It is the first buy in amount. It is the first buy in what? In amount. So you add. Are we together? Let me hope I'm not teaching myself on. Let me see. Are we together? Someone is saying network. Maybe the problem is with your network. Are we together? Someone is asking me first buy in amount and how much capital. That means you joined late the training, because we were talking about capital management, and I have taught you how you can get your first buy in amount using your capital. But margin call setting is hard. Margin call setting, how is it hard? How is it hard? How is it hard? Coming. This brother of mine here is very funny. Coming here, where there is 12, you put 55 after calculating. Then you come here and you put 5. Margin calls, as I have told you, using the bull run strategy, you can use that. 5. Coming here and you put 3%, which is given in the signal. You come here and you put 0.1. 0.1. You come here and you also put 0.1. Profit allocation, you leave it as it is. Then you change from cycle to one shot. You come here on margin configuration. You change from first call, you put 0.2. 0.2. You put here 0.3. You put here down 0.5. 0.5. Then here you put 1%. 1%. You come here, you put 1. And there 1. And there 1. I told you if you are using $100 and you want to use the bull run strategy, your first buy-in amount has to be $15. $100 and above, use the method I have given you, which is very simple. The method is very simple. Come and you calculate. You want to get the first buy-in amount. You are using $1,000. 1,000 divide by 3. Capital management, which means you are going to only expose $333 in a trade. Then divide this. Divide 333. Divide it by 6. Divide it by 6 to get the first buy-in amount. This one becomes your first buy-in amount. That's why I have come here and put 50. I have come here and put 50. 55. Is it hard? Is it hard? Is it hard? Then I have told you how we calculate the capital. Down here on margin configuration. You get it? When this is multiple buy-in ratio. Multiple buy-in ratio, it means multiplication. What are they multiplying? They are multiplying your first buy-in amount with the figure you put here. With the figure you put here. They are multiplying it with your first buy-in amount. Then we said here you put 1. Put 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So which means it's going to be 1 times 50, 55. Where is the 55 coming from? The 55, it is our first buy-in amount. That's why it is called multiple buy-in ratio. Multiple buy-in ratio. They are multiplying the figure you put there, multiplied it with your first buy-in amount. We are on capital management, wallet management. You have $1,000. You cannot expose all your $1,000 in one coin, but you can only expose $333. And how are you going to expose it? You are going to expose it by opening up 5 margin calls and then having 55 as your first buy-in amount. You are having 55 as your first buy-in what? In amount. You open up 5 margin calls. You come here on margin configuration. You come here on margin configuration. You command the robot to keep on always adding money whenever the market is dropping. How are you commanding your robot to add in money whenever the market is dropping? You are telling the robot that when the market drops by 0.3, 0.5, 1%, please multiply the first buy-in amount by 1. 1 times 55, meaning that when the market drops by 0.2, your robot is going to multiply 1 times 55, which is giving you $55. The robot is going to pick another extra $55 from your digital bank of Binance, and it is going to add more in this coin. You are telling the robot again, but that when the market drops by 0.3, I need you to buy one more time. It's going to be 1 times 55. The robot again is going to pick another $55 from your digital bank of Binance, and it's going to buy more of this coin when the market drops by 0.3. We go to the third call. You are telling the robot that when the market drops by 0.5, please buy one more time, which is 1 times 55. The robot is going to pick another extra $55 from your digital bank of Binance, and it is going to buy more of this coin when the market drops by 0.5. We go to the fourth. You are telling the robot that when the market drops down by 1%, please buy one more time. One more time, it is 1 times 55, because this, it is called multiple buy-in ratio. They are multiplying. The robot keeps on always multiplying your money, and it adds more. It buys more of that coin whenever the market is dropping. Am I communicating to someone? Has someone understood? Ah. Huh? Huh? Hmm. 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 As someone understood. Why divide by 3? Mm-hmm. 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 Oh yes. Oh yes. One more year to go. Floating loss is too much these days. Ooh, explain for $100 to get 15. For it is supposed to be 15. For $100, use 15. For $100, use 15. For $100, use 15. $100, use 15. Because if you try to use the strategy that that I've given you, you will not get the exact calculation. For $100, use 15. If you have $100, use 15. Yeah, for $100, use 15. You can use $200, you can use the strategy. Huh? I have a capital of $50. That one can't go. Can't use that strategy. It can't. It can't use. Still, you can use 5. 5 can work. $100, 5 can work. For you just understand the strategy, the capital you are telling me, so long as you have understood the strategy, how it works, divide your capital by 3, get the answer divide it by 6. And 6, I have told you. Why is it 6? The 5 margin calls, and then your first buy-in amount, which is 1. 1 plus 5, it gives you 6. That's why you are dividing it by 6. For you, if you have $100, $15, $100, and you put here 15. You put here 15. You open up 5 margin calls. You follow. Then you come to the margin configuration, which is going to be, it is the same calculation. Just understand the calculation, no matter the capital that you have, so long as you have understood the calculation. Here it becomes 1 times 15. 1 down here also 1 times 15. 1 times 15. 1 times 15. 1 times 15. So it is 15 5 times plus 15. It is 15 times 5, which is 75. $75 plus 15. $75 plus 15 plus 15. That is 90. So which means that a person with $100, you can use this strategy. You can use the what? The strategy. Are we together? Then you have finished there. You confirm your settings. Time has gone. You confirm your settings. So after confirming your settings, you save. Save down here your settings. You are finished to save. So when you finish to save, when you finish to save, come here on strategy. Strategy mode. This one here. Change from warehouse. Change from warehouse to sub-bin mode. Change from warehouse to sub-bin mode. In this mode, the 4 margin calls are going to be sold separate. And the 50 margin call will also be sold separate. But here, you may not see the profit. Your profit you have made, the robot is going to use it to buy more, to move the average price closer to the current price, to help you come out from the floating loss. Then you confirm. You confirm your sub-bin mode. After confirming, come back to the signal. We are seeing this word here. I think all of us, we are seeing the word. The word is first preset buying price. Now, this word in the signal, it is given as preset. It is given as preset, or sometimes it is given as price. It is given as price. Whenever you see these two words, they are meaning this. They are meaning first preset buying price. When you see those two words, they are meaning that. If you see them, just come and you click here. You click here. You enter that price that is being given in the signal. I'm going to ask a question. Those ones who have been following. If you look at this signal, what is our preset price? What is our preset price? If you look at the signal that I'm setting, what is our preset price? Those ones who are following, what is our preset price? If you have been really following, hey, what is our preset price? Let me see. 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 2.08. 2. Yes. 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 Seriously. Seriously. Okay. 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 People are in class. It is 2.084. Come to the coin that you are setting. Put the price. The price is 0.0814. That is the preset. You confirm. Someone is calling me. I don't know. That's why they are disturbing my network. Am I clear? Am I loud and clear? Someone is calling me. Am I loud and clear? Okay, we continue. Okay. So I told you a preset, it is a trigger price. It is a price you want your robot to start buying off the coin. So it is this price that you have entered in. It is this price that you have entered in. Some people ask a question. Leader, I set a coin, but my robot didn't buy the coin. I don't know what's wrong with my robot. The robot didn't buy it. The reason is why the robot didn't buy it is very simple. It is because the current price of this coin did not drop to the preset that you entered in. And there is no any problem. There's no any problem. You can cancel the trade because the robot never used your money. You can cancel the trade and then you go for another coin. Are you getting the point? You go for another coin. Now, after I want you to see this. This is the current price of the coin right now. This is the current price of the coin. And this is our preset. This is our preset. Are you seeing that still those people who have not set this coin of Alpine, they can still enter? Because the current price is still higher. It is higher than the preset. Now, this current price here, it has to drop. It has to come down to the preset price for your robot to start buying this coin. For your robot to start buying this coin. For your robot to start buying this coin. Now, those people who have not yet set the Alpine coin, the Alpine signal, it is still valid. It is still valid because the current price is still higher than the preset. So we are waiting. We are patiently waiting for the current price to drop down to our preset for the robot to pick up the trade, or for the robot to start buying off this coin. Are we together? Then after that, you have changed the strategy. Then you have put in the preset. You start the trade. You start the trade. You start the trade. Are we together? What if the current price was now? I told you the current price for the robot to start buying the coin. The current price has to drop down to the preset price for your robot to buy the coin. If the current price does not drop to the preset price given in the signal, the robot will not buy the coin. The robot will not buy the coin. Already I have told you the AI margin calls has to be on. The AI margin call has to be on using the bull run strategy that I'm talking about. What if a signal does not, what if a signal comes without preset? Don't enter the preset. After you have set, after you have set your settings, you have saved them, you have changed the strategy mode from warehouse to sub-bin mode, just start the trade. Just start the trade. Just start what? The trade. Just start the trade. What is the bull run strategy? This is I've come late. Someone is asking me a question. How do we create our own signals? Morning training. Technical training, always in the morning. Leader Julius, Coach Musa, Coach Mpua from South Africa are always there teaching you a trading view on how to get your own signals. Are we together? Morning class is always at 7:30 a.m. in the morning, up to I think 8. You have to be there. Can I change a coin from cross margin calls? From cross margin strategy to sub-bin? What are you talking about? That thing comes when you open more than 4 margin calls. More than 4 margin calls. Cross and isolated margin calls. They come when you open more than 4 margin calls. And sometimes when you change the mode from warehouse, you will see cross margin calls. From sub-bin, then you will see something like isolated margin calls. But it comes when you open more than 4 margin calls and you change the strategy mode. And it can't be changed. Okay. Allow me to stop here for today. If the training has made some sense for you, hey, a love heart is not bad for me. It's not bad for me. Market is red. Why? I have talked about it when I was starting. The decline is caused by the movement of the BTC. I told you BTC controls 50% to the rise and fall of the market. Whenever you see the price of Bitcoin going up, then the market will also be going up. If the price of Bitcoin goes down, then the other coins will also be affected. But good enough, we are doing spot trading in a spot market. We are trading depending on the current situation of the market. Are we together? So BTC, the fall in the price of BTC has contributed to the fall in the market, to the fall of the market. Okay, allow me to stop here for today. Have a lovely day. Those ones who are going to for other business, okay, we can go. Maybe we meet some people for business for today. Okay, have a lovely day.